Hey yo, what's up? It's YT Wake 'em Up back at it again with another video. Right now we about to get into part 2 of this economy rant. I told y'all this was coming. We about to talk about what's going on, how inflation is impacting everybody. The cost of living is through the roof, and people can't take it. People are losing their minds, literally. They don't know what to do. They don't know how they're gonna survive. It's a lot going on, man. But pretty much you know what to do. If you're brand new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. Thumbs up the video as well so the algorithm can pick this up. And drop a comment at any time what you think about what's going on. Any thought that crossed your mind, I want to know what it is. With that said, let's get right into this video.
Are people just okay with the way that the economy is right now? I mean, the amount of people that are struggling in this economy in 2024 and the amount of people that just don't care is ridiculous. This is not a Biden-Trump rant. This is like a genuine rant. Whatever is going on in Washington is not working. I own my own business, and I just got done sending $12,000 to the IRS. While $12,000 is ridiculous for what I made, I wouldn't even care if it went towards something useful. I wrote a $12,000 check, literally just knowing it's going to be sent to Ukraine. It's either sent to Ukraine, or it's sent to the Middle East, or it's sent to some shit that just doesn't even matter.
Facts, though. I feel like America is selling us out. They're not going to give us no funding. It makes no sense, man. It makes no sense what's going on right now. People need to really stand up, bro. For real.
Wouldn't mind paying 12 grand if it was being sent to Maui, where all those people's houses got burnt down. But no, you know what the people of Maui got? They got $700. Like, send my 12 grand to a family in Maui. Why are you sending it to Ukraine? What the fuck do we have to do in Ukraine?
That's what I'm saying. Why is y'all sending the money to outside entities? Right? They can't keep it within the country. I always thought you kept it within the family, right? I don't know. But this is a business owner talking about the economy. So, you know what I mean? It's not just the working class. Business owners are feeling it too. I just had to say that.
The cost of housing is astronomical, but what happened in the past 4 years is the problem. Check out the difference between 1995 to 2019 to 2023. So the complaining from us millennials started probably 2020, but this is why. So in 1995, the average house was $130,000. You put down 20%, that's $26,000. The interest rates were 7.8% back in 1995, and your principal and mortgage would be around $753. Now I'm going to save the average incomes for last. Now, 2019, $260,000. Not bad over 25 years. It only doubled. So the down payment would be $52,000, and there was only a 4% interest rate. So the monthly payment for principal and interest was $993. So this difference was not bad at all. Here's where the jump happens. This is what, okay, 2023, the average home jumped to $419,000. The down payment would be $84,000. The interest rate was similar to 95, which is 7.24%, but that would leave you with a monthly payment of $2,283. Now let's go with the average incomes. In 1995, it was $29,000. In 2019, it was $56,000. In 2023, it is still $56,000.
Now that's a problem. Everything is going up except for wages. They're not going to give you more. They're not. And the dollar is losing its value, so it's not even worth the same thing no more. You see what I'm saying? It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But that's crazy that the average house is $419,000 right now. It don't make no sense. Damn near $500,000 for an average house. Not luxury, average.
So in 1995, 31% of your income could be used for housing. You could get it into a house. In 2019, it was only 21% of your income. In 2023, it is 49% of your income.
50% is crazy. This video is focused around 2023. I know it's 2024 right now, so I know it's even crazier, but I don't know if bro dropped the video for 2024, so we're going to focus on 2023 right now. But that don't make no sense. 50% of your income on housing.
Plus the cost of living, plus the cost of groceries. So the past 4 years is the problem. This is why millennials and first-time homebuyers are complaining now, because the disparity between 95 and 2019 over 25 years was not that big of a deal. It was moving like it was supposed to.
Right. So let me just say this right here. I feel like the percentage of your income that goes on housing should be standard, meaning it shouldn't change. It shouldn't be at half your income right now just for housing. That's not sustainable. Let's see if he did a video for 2024. On to the next video. I don't think he had one. So this girl is about to talk about the 3 things she had to give up as cost of living increases, right? So sometimes you got to downsize. Sometimes you got to take a few steps back. So let's see what she's talking about. What did she have to give up?
These are the 3 things I've given up as the cost of living continues to increase. The first thing I've unfortunately had to give up was getting my nails done. Now, I know my nails are done currently, so don't call me out, but I did just go on vacation, and that's the only exception in time that I will get my nails done. Other than that, I will only be using press-on nails. And press-on nails are like $9, $10 at the convenience store, and I'll reuse the press-ons. They give you multiple, in a press-on set. So I'll get one and I can do 2 sets of nails with that. And if I only buy 2 packs, I'll have my nails done for a month. I was the girl.
Not bad. They also got them at the beauty supply store, Dollar Tree, for like $1.25. I don't know how good they are, but yeah, that's the alternative that everybody going to right now. The nail shop's finna be out of business in a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
Girl that would get her nails done every 2 weeks on the dot. That adds up so much. I added it in my calculator because I was trying to budget. If I was getting dipped nail powders and I was paying like $70 for a full set. When did nails get to be $70 for a full set? The second thing that I've actually had.
Yeah, that's crazy. Another thing I want to say, I just want to let her finish was, yeah, it's actually a nail shop right in the plaza, right by where I stay at. And the workers always outside because they're not getting customers like that. They all outside on the phone, kicked up, laying on the ground, socks off, shoes off. They're not getting traffic. People just can't afford it.
To give up is getting my eyebrows done. Now, I have naturally thick eyebrows and I would get my eyebrows waxed. I used to hate my eyebrows, but now I've kind of embraced it. I bought a brow gel, and in replacement of doing that, I'll just use my brow gel and use a brow pencil or something if I want to make them look correct. That money can be used elsewhere, The last thing that I've given up as the cost of living increases is eating out. I haven't completely gotten rid of eating out. For me, I live in a city, so it's so easy to just go down the street and go out for food, drinks. But I've been trying to limit myself to only the weekends of eating out, because eating out during the week is just unnecessary. And you can go to the grocery store and buy groceries and so many different meals from those groceries. Whereas when you're eating out, you're only buying one specific meal for that moment in time. You know what I mean? Even drinking, I don't even like to buy drinks when I go out, and I refuse to do it. And that's something that I've also saved money on. I am going to pregame and drink at home before I go out. And if that's not even that often, because it's just so expensive. Why are we charging $17 for one cocktail? It's insanity. And I just refuse to participate. Let me know if you.
Yeah, 17 for one is crazy when you can go get you a whole little bottle for the 20 bar, maybe 30 bar. I don't know. But yeah. A lot of people just got to take alternative routes to the habits that they had. You might not be able to get that Starbucks every day. You might have to make your coffee at the crib. You know what I mean? You might not be able to get drunk at the club. You might have to get drunk at your house if you want to get drunk, or just stop getting drunk in general. It's stressful out here, so I understand everybody got different coping mechanisms. So I'm not going to judge nobody. Do your thing.
So I had a little bit of a thought today, and I never thought that I would be this person because I used to relentlessly make fun of my grandma and grandpa for doing this. But I completely understand now. Do you remember whenever you were growing up, you'd hear your grandma or great-grandma, great-grandpa, grandpa, you'd hear them say something like, "Oh, back in my day, I used to be able to go to the grocery store with $20 and I would feed the family for a month." And these motherfuckers had families of 12. Or they'd be like, "Back in my day, a pair of tennis shoes was $3. And you're like, that wasn't really that long ago. And then you'd always just brush it off. You're like, "Yeah, Grandma, sure. Yeah, Grandpa, you used to walk 76 miles through the rain and snow with no shoes on to go to school." And maybe it's just being blissfully ignorant whenever you're a child or younger, or being nostalgic of simpler times. But bro, shit is so expensive. I vividly remember being in college, and the only thing that kept me alive was that I could go to McDonald's between classes and get 4 or 5 McDoubles And that was a cheat code because like nobody knew about McDoubles. Like that was like a new thing. It was just double cheeseburgers. That's all everybody ever talked about. And they were like $1.50 or $2 because they had an extra slice of cheese. But then like the McDouble came out and they like McDonald's tried to like keep it under the radar that it was one less slice of cheese, and they were $1. Like you and the homies could go out and like go skateboard or ride bikes or whatever, get you a duffel bag basically of cheeseburgers for $25. Just 25 cheeseburgers. Now you go to McDonald's, you're like, can I have a McDouble? And she'll be like, that'll be $7.25.
Facts though. Speaking of McDonald's, he talking about it right now. Yeah, bruh. I stopped eating fast food, meat, pause. But I was a vegan for like a year, right? And I was pescatarian before that for like 10 years, literally. So I just recently stopped doing all of that and I went to McDonald's. They don't even got the dollar menu no more. They don't got the dollar menu. They don't got McDoubles. They don't got McChickens. So I ordered a chicken sandwich. It was like, yeah, $7, $8. And it was nasty too. It's bad. I remember those days you could go and get like, everybody could eat off of like $3, $4 a piece. A whole family, you feel me? Like everybody get 2 or 3 items, 3 or 4 items, whatever it may be. But you spending less than $25, $30, really like 20. And everybody good. But it's not like that no more. It's not like that no more. So he got a solid point.
Like, what? Another thing that I noticed, I don't know about you, but like a lot of other young boys, whenever I was growing up, I spent a lot of time in the action figure section in Walmart. Now, I lived for the Friday evening new episode of Dragon Ball Z on Toonami. Like, that was my shit. And I remember, like, between 1999 and like 2005, you could go, 2006, 7, whatever, you could go to Walmart and you could get you like a fully functional, arms moving, not the bullshit where their arms stay straight, Dragon Ball Z action figure for like $8. I went into Walmart today and I looked because I was like, man, I remember I saw some Dragon Ball Z action figures in Walmart a couple weeks ago. $27 fucking dollars! $27 for a fucking action figure this tall. $27. That one action figure is more than most people make in an hour in the entire state of Ohio. I said most, not all. Don't flip out. It's like, I'm a 29-year-old millennial, and I'm already looking at my 8-year-old son like, back in my day, there was only one flavor of Oreos. They didn't have cookie dough Twix back in my day. Hey, Sonny, do you want chocolate M&Ms or peanut M&Ms? There was nothing else. There was no other ones. Not caramel, not coffee, not toffee, not any of them. None of them. Like, what the fuck are we doing, man? Like, I know most of the people I know are just like me, struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. Like, why is it that there's an entire generation that has, how you say, turned everything that we do into a business? They capitalize just off of you being alive. One that I saw the other day that really messed me up.
And they capitalize off you dying too. You can't die for free. It take money to die. That's really crazy to think about. You have to have money to die. Now, I understand, life insurance is how a lot of families progress and move forward in life. They inherit, get an inheritance. And that's how their generation continues to grow. But for some generations, not even generations, for some families, they don't got that. They got to do fish fries. But I'm saying that to say, and I done been to some fish fries before. I'm not shading nobody, but I'm just saying that to say you can't even die. They make a business off of everything it takes for you to live and to die as well.
I think it was BMW I saw the article about, or Audi maybe, charging a subscription fee for air conditioning. What? A subscription fee for air. Chilled air. And don't even get me started on the Netflix bullshit. Like, every 6 weeks they're like, hey guys, we're raising our prices 50 cents. We removed 72 shows for you to watch, 12 movies. We added 5. The same stupid shit is on there that's always been on there. But yeah, streaming services are going up. Everything's going up. We just need to charge you just as much as DirecTV was whenever you had DirecTV. And like, these motherfuckers used to send you DVDs in the mail. Oh, perfect example. Looky here. Just went to Burger King. One crispy chicken wrap that's tiny. It has like a quarter of a chicken strip on it. $3. I'll eat that in 2.5 bites. And then I'll be hungry in another 10 minutes. I don't know. That's my soapbox for the day. Am I being crazy? Or is it, or is this like is this a thing?
All right, now I'm not gonna lie. He has solid points. And let's just read a couple of comments. We got 50 nuggets for $5 in college, huh? I remember that. I don't even look at housing. I hear you, brother. I can't even bring my family out anymore. Can't afford paying $18 a person to go to Golden Corral. Golden Corral. Yo, Golden Corral trash too. The food is terrible. The food is terrible. Completely terrible. But yeah, people can't even afford Golden Corral no more. This is why I don't want kids. How hard would it be for them in 30 years? Yeah, true. It's going to be a lot harder in 30 years if the planet is around at that point. So yeah, that's what people talking about. That's what people saying. I just wanted to read a couple of comments. Anyway, let's get back to the next video.
This is why I feel like the cost of living has never been as bad as it is right now. Because it used to be when the cost of living was high, it was for the things that you need in life. Food, gas, shelter, etc. All those things cost a lot of money. Right now, all of those things still cost a lot of money. And also, I feel like it's just expensive to just be alive. Like, I feel like my life as soon as I wake up is literally just me putting down a credit card. And it's just a tab. And life is a bartender. And it's just like, what are you going to have? And I'm just like, I'm okay. I don't really need anything today. And it's just like, oh, really? Well, if you're going to be here, you're going to need to spend money. And I'm just like, what do you mean here? I'm just in the world. And it's just like, yeah, you have to buy something now. It's even getting to the point where like, I feel like even my thoughts are getting expensive, you know? Like I could just have the thought of like, my nose is a little stuffy. And then all of a sudden, I open up my phone 10 minutes later and have 12 ads for like, oh, you have a pollen allergy and you got to buy these anti-pollen allergy pills or you're going to suffocate in your sleep. Sleep is the only place I still feel kind of safe. But even there, it's like I could have sleep problems for one night and then I wake up feeling kind of groggy and all of a sudden I'm getting targeted ads for melatonin gummies. It's like all of our necessities are still expensive, and then also just every increment of our life costs something. This is why.
Yeah, he ain't lying. Everything costs. It costs to think. It costs to breathe at this point. Everything is expensive. And I hate that everybody going through it, everybody feeling it, but we living through the worst times ever, our generations. All we can do is just keep pushing. That's all we can do. How much longer until we're unable to afford the cost of living? That's the title of this video. Let's see what she's talking about.
Life is not making that much sense right now in terms of the cost of every fucking thing. Tell me why I just had to spend $400 to register my car. Yes, $400 for a piece of paper. I haven't bought any Christmas gifts. Zero. None. Not one. And the way that it's looking, y'all not getting nothing. Y'all ain't.
Now listen. This one thing I hate when people start complaining about they can't get nobody no Christmas gifts. For one, that shouldn't be priority. I ain't gonna lie. And if y'all knew the origins of it, y'all wouldn't be buying them anyway. But I'll leave that there. That shouldn't be priority. Worried about what's important first before you think about getting somebody some gifts, man. I hate when people just say that, oh, well, I can't even buy gifts. You talking about you had to pay $400 for your car. I think that's more important than getting somebody some gifts.
Ain't getting nothing from me because groceries are too high, car insurance too high, car bills, everything is high. They're going to increase rent. As soon as the lease renews, they're going to increase the rent. So what is this? It's almost like my brain can't really compute this because I'm just imagining like if I was a mom and I had kids and I just had to come pay this shit, bro. Kids need Christmas presents. Now I done spent $400 at the motherfucking DMV and I can't buy my kids no fucking Christmas gifts. Or lights about to get cut off because I had to buy this piece of fucking paper. What the fuck? I'm sorry for using all the F-bombs, but...
Now listen, if your light's about to get cut off, I feel like the lights go before the car, but at the same time, she need the car to go to work, so you might have to be without the lights. But definitely, the gifts is out the window. She talking about gifts. That's out the window. She said, y'all ain't getting nothing. Exactly. Don't get nobody nothing. Don't get them nothing. Tell him Santa Claus died. He died from stress. It's too expensive out here.